Now that the season is officially over, let's talk Summer House. Now, it seems as though my opinions are a bit controversial, so if you're a Lindsay stan after this season, just keep scrolling. You're not gonna like what I have to say. Now, with that said, Carl is no peach either. I think by the end of this season, I'm not really on anybody's side, but I truly cannot believe or understand how anybody's actually on Lindsay's side. Like, sure, Carl is a man-child who will never grow up and actually want to work and have a job. We been know that. But we also been know that Lindsay is one of the most manipulative, nasty human beings I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, she's so calculated. I do not believe a single word that comes out of her mouth, especially with that PR background. I just truly cannot trust that anything she's saying is something she actually feels, or if she feels like she should be saying or has to say. That's why I am just like not on the pity party train of Lindsay. First off, her accusing him of being on drugs, I thought was just insane, and people are trying to like mitigate that, which I just don't think is right. Like, sure, maybe he's California sober. Who cares? Like, that's the sober he chooses to be. Be different if, like, you know what, your worst enemy accused you of it, because that's your worst enemy. They're gonna say mean things about you. But for your fiance to say things like that about you, come on, like, that's awful. You're supposed to marry this person and trust this person wholeheartedly with your entire life, with your children, with your finances, with big decisions that are going on in your life. And she's literally sitting there accusing you of the worst thing that she knows is the worst thing you consider about yourself. So she's literally just throwing his biggest insecurity in his face and on camera. So it blows my mind that anybody is like sitting there saying, oh, it's not that bad. It's mean. She's purposefully digging at him, trying to hit him where it hurts. Like, yeah, of course, he's extremely frustrating because he can't seem to just like pick a career. I absolutely get that. I think she's 100% right in being frustrated with him about it. But the way that she speaks to him and the way that she just like undermines him every single time he has an idea, were his ideas bad? Yeah, they were pretty terrible. But as your partner, you were expected to treat somebody with respect and communicate with them in the way that you know is going to resonate with them. So why would you communicate with him in a way that you know is going to be negative? Another thing I can't stand is when people are sitting here saying, oh, well, Carl knew who she was when he started dating her. Yeah, which is exactly why I didn't think they should have gotten engaged in the first place. And then your other side of the fence is, oh, but Lindsay's grown so much. She's done so much growth. Like, she's a completely different person now. Which one is it? Pick a side. I also was really annoyed by the double standard about how when she wanted to go stay an extra day and go to, I think it was Doc's or something with the group, and he was upset about that. Oh my God, he was the biggest villain because how dare he not let her do what she wants to do. But then the next weekend, the next episode, when he wanted to go out with the group and she didn't, everybody's like, oh, she just was trying to fix the relationship. Do you not see how that's such a double standard? Like, that's exactly how he felt the weekend before, and she wouldn't give him the respect of doing it. So why does he need to give him the respect now? So sure, maybe he was checked out before he actually did break up with her. Rightfully so. Who the hell would want to marry that girl after the way she treated him? I'm just so over the Lindsay sympathy tour. But I also truly believe that the reason she isn't like bragging about her new boyfriend on social media, posting him, anything like that, is because she doesn't want the sympathy to end. And if people see her being happy and moving on, then that sympathy is going to end. And again, Carl's not completely innocent. I definitely would not want to be with somebody that didn't really want to get his life together and didn't really have much motivation to get his life together. But I don't think that she was being a very good partner to him. I know some people think that, oh, hey, he needs tough love, but I disagree. Just because that's how you think you would need to have something like relayed to you, that's not how everybody works. Everybody's love language is different. Everybody's communication styles are different. And just because it works for some people doesn't mean it works for everybody. And I will say he did a really good job of at least trying to communicate to her that is not how he wants to be spoken to, and that's not going to be motivating to him. But Lindsay doesn't care because she's Lindsay and this is just who she is. Although she's gone through so much work. What is it? Which is it? Have you done work? Or this is just who you are? It doesn't make sense. No, I don't think Andy did a very good job of questioning during the reunion. But I think something people forget is that a lot goes on behind the scenes, a lot goes on between when they end filming and when they film the reunion. And I'm sorry, but I'm just going to kind of more so take the side of the people and the cast members that actually see all of these things go down behind the scenes. Now, obviously, the universe did its thing, and two people who should not be together aren't. Now, with all of that said, I obviously do not personally know any of these people, so I could be way off base, but based off of what I've seen, this is just my opinion, and there's no way I'm the only one out there that thinks it, so let me know below if you agree.